Almost don't remember how it feels when you lay down in an open field, when your summer dreams are turning real, so unreal. Do you like it better when the ocean's warm? Do you like it better when you see the sun? Do you like it better when the sky is blue? I know I do. In a summer state of mind, we'd be wasted all the time. In a summer state of mind, in a summer state of mind. Hands, put 'em in the sky, raise your hands. We ain't got no worries, only plans to make everybody dance, 'cause we can. Do you like it better when the ocean's warm? Do you like it better when you see the sun? Do you like it better when the sky is blue? I know I do. In a summer state of mind, we'd be wasted all the time. In a summer state of mind, in a summer state of mind. Oh, 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 do you like it better when the ocean's warm? Do you like it better when you see the sun? Do you like it better when the sky is blue? I know I do. In a summer state of mind, we'd be wasted all the time. In a summer state of mind, in a summer state of mind. Oh, 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 oh.
Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time to do everything you said you would. Frames of the past and the memory of you just come running by. Pictures of sunny days with your smile and the I was broken. How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. To be cool, even wear that shirt you wanted to. My friends think I'm lame. Since I met you, I am not the same. It was not meant to be a fairy tale with a happy end. Girl, you take care now. I hope we can be friends. Say I was broken. How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time. I'm not broken, not broken, not broken. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial. 'Cause you want dollar bills right now, but you gotta work real hard. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said, something knocked you out. You felt your limitations and filled your mind with doubt. You wanna stay chill right now and don't let your eyes off the prize. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said, And I said, see it in your mind, trust that, have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not, says who? Yeah, you can make it too. If not, says who? You can make it. If not, says who? Yeah, you can make it too. If not, says who? You can make it.
We can pretend that we're just friends, yeah. But who are we kidding? We can pretend that we feel nothing. But if you're game, I am willing to jump. 'Cause I've been thinking about crossing the line and just giving. And I'm feeling the way I do. 'Cause I've been thinking about you all the time, can't get enough. I wanna make it with you. This time I'm gonna be true. Only you move me to the rhythm.
Hello, everyone. How are we? How's everyone doing? Are you kidding me? All right, hang on one sec. OBS just crashed, so one sec. If I try to change screens again, it'll fully crash. So I'm gonna do a quick crash, come right back. Okay, let me know when you can see and hear me again.
Banana!
Yes. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. Yeah, so I think I pinpointed what is causing my stream to lag as much. So, it only does it to this stream. Okay. I'm gonna have to consult the Jesse. So, sorry about last night. I'm at my wit's end. I was in talks with NVIDIA over the graphics card, and then messages started coming back as undeliverable, and then I got sick, and then it happened again. So I don't know what's going on with it. I've been infected with the scuff. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. So, all right. But I was getting ready to say, right before all that happened, can we get some flexes in chat? Because Froggy just hit a 70 stream streak. What in the heck? So can we please get some flexes for Froggy? That is absolutely wild. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. What the heck? Oh, that's why my phone was going off. Discord notifications. All right. Now that we got that sorted, let's go through, see who all is here. I see Sinead and Sohima claim their day passes. But let's see. Sohima, welcome on in. Sinead, welcome on in. Sin, welcome on in. Let's see. Frostbite, welcome on in. I see my bartenders were paying attention. Let's see. Coming on in. Wait a minute. Rusty, did you change your name? That's fair. Okay. What did it say when you got your slushie? Did it move your slushies over? Do exclamation point slushies, Rusty. That threw me for a loop too. I was like, what? It registered it? Okay. So like your number like didn't reset. Okay, good. That means I set it up a bit. Yeah. I think that's because everything crashed. So, I don't know. I think I figured out what's causing the lag and the hang up. It's just frustrating. It's okay. Anyway, how are we? How's everybody doing today? We are going to play some Coral Island, which is what y'all voted for. So, Also, except for like a small little bit of caffeine on Sunday, I have been caffeine free for a week now. And it's very strange. Yeah. It is a long time. It really is. Well, because I was doing some reading and it said when you're sick, if you have caffeine while sick, it'll prolong your sickness. And I was like, well, I can't do that. So that's probably why I had such a bad, like, pounding head for a couple of days. So, makes sense. Also, Sohima, congrats on getting first L. Thank you for the lurk. And Froggy, thank you for the lurk. And everybody else, congrats on getting early squad. Pat yourselves on the back. Oh, you got back into Palia. Nice. You have a lot to work on. Yeah, there is a lot to work on. Plus, I can finally, oh my God, finally talk about the new expansion. I have been laughing at some of the speculation going around because it's wrong and it's funny. I'm just really grateful that this new area got through got to the point that it's at without leaks. Like, when I say there's a lot, y'all, I have 4.5 pages of notes on the new area. It's going to be so cool. They did cover a lot of stuff in the path. But it's great when you get to ask questions cuz there's some cool stuff. Oh, it's like they're adding a whole new mechanic. Yeah, they're adding a whole new mechanic to it. Let's see, because I don't want to spoil too much for y'all. I would say they're adding probably 3 to 4 new mechanics to the game. There's one that's a borderline new. It's more of an expansion of something they've already started to do than a brand new one. So, but I'm classifying it as like a partial new mechanic. The map is huge. The map is huge. And there's someone in there that raise your hand if you saw the teaser of a new person when you were watching the Paleopath. Did anybody notice the new guy? We're pretty much going to get a new guy every area. At least one new person every area. So like that's not really a spoiler. That's just like, how else are you going to introduce a new area without having an NPC already there? It's like with Coral Island and the Mer Kingdom. They had to have people there to explain it and introduce it to them. But hi, Gryffindor. We're talking about the Palea update that's coming. Also, y'all, I'm very disappointed. The day the path released, I gave y'all a massive hint. And nobody caught it. I was dying. I put it in the title and everything and nobody caught it. So, but what I will say about the new Palea update is they're finally going back to the MMO roots, because the game cannot be considered an MMO for a while, because they just weren't releasing MMO style updates, and the player base core changed to cozy players versus MMO players. So this update is a nod back to the MMO part of the game. And those that play games for like skill progression and story progression, you'll love the new update. And here's the best part, Gryffindor. You want to know the best part? The best part for you is that it'll take you more than 3 days to 100% the area. Yep. Hey, you were the one that came in 2.5 days after Elderwood. I'm done. I'm bored. You were the one that did that. You might be able to get like the story and a couple of other stuff done. But yeah, there's so much that's added to it. And like I said, the watching people dissect the Paleopath has been hysterical to me, because they've gotten so many things wrong. So yeah. There were some people that were purposefully misdirecting too, and that was funnier. But yeah, I think y'all will really like it. It's definitely one that'll get me back into the game playing more, which that reminds me, I'm probably gonna hit some of y'all up in the Discord, because I need eggs for the bundle board. I spent an hour and a half hunting over the weekend. I got 6 eggs of the red eggs in an hour and a half, and I was like, that's ridiculous. So I'm gonna be calling on people to come party up with me, because from what I'm hearing, if you party up, whether or not it actually is real or not, it appears that you get more eggs if you're partied up. So, yes, if you want to run around and play in the game with me, just watch Discord. Um, but also speaking of other updates, not Paley, Coral Island released a dev blog update late last night, early this morning. I pinged y'all because I was so excited. So 2 new dateables. I'm excited for this one. Agung is going to be dateable, which I don't know if we've met Agung in our saves yet. And then Reina is also going to be dateable. So, yes. Y'all don't really know Reina very well in my save file. She's still under the thumb of Pufferfish. That's my problem too, Marky. There's so many games. I don't have enough time for all these games. That's why we gotta push me getting full partner on YouTube. So then that way I can start making money off the videos. So then I can post more videos. And then I can start bringing in more money. And then I can limit my time at work. And I can come back to y'all more like full time. That's the whole goal of this, y'all. Is to get me back to y'all full time. Also, because I'm tired of working over 30 hours a week. I'm tired. Done it for 2 years. I'm tired. Almost 2.5. Yeah, 2 years. I'm tired of it. So the interesting thing to note about these 2 new dateables is that they are not available at the start of the game. Hey, look at that. My bartenders are on it today. So, let's see. Yeah, so Agung is available basically mid-game. Reina is not available until late game. And what they mean by that is probably, I would say, I don't know about I would say probably A rank. B rank or A rank. I think maybe A rank. That will probably be when you can start dating her. I'll be interested to see. But they gave a preview of some of her outfits, and they're cute. Oh my god. I want the outfits for me. Yeah. So let's see what else. Oh, here's a good one. Instead of you having to go ask the villagers to hang out with you, they'll start asking you to hang out with them. We did a little bit of a hangout date, I think. And we might have done one. If we haven't, then we'll try to do one today. But they'll now invite you on hangouts too. Yep. If you are married, there's a wedding anniversary. If you talk to the person, to your spouse on your anniversary, then you'll get a special dialogue and double mastery EXP buff for the day. Plus, gift points are doubled. Yeah. And y'all, if you haven't read the devlog, it's posted in the Discord in the Coral Island section. Yeah, you should, because they give you little previews. And I have to say, as much as I love the Paleo devs and as much as I really like the gurus, the devs are hysterical for Coral Island when they're posting their blog updates. They are they are so unserious, and it's amazing. I love it. They're also adding in a jealousy system. So, give too much attention. Okay, think they don't notice your spouses do now. Give too much attention to other datables, and little birds might tell them. That'll be interesting. However, if you want to play without jealousy, you can toggle that off. Yeah. And then also, too, if you neglect them, they'll start sulking. So one of the example dialogues they have is from Leah. We haven't kissed in a long time. Do you even care about me anymore? I love that part. There's gonna be a festival in the Merfolk Kingdom. When is it gonna be? End of summer. So end of summer festival in the Merfolk Kingdom. Let's see. Also, there's gonna be a new way to save. So this one's a little complicated. I need to see how it's put all in. Because it looks like there's two different versions of saving now. So they say there's now character slots. So I'm curious on that. There's also a new way to manually save, and also new auto save points. So it no longer saves at the end of the day. You can now save midday and quit. So it's going to auto save when you enter a building, go into the mines or dive sites, or teleport. So there's now multiple save options. So if you have a crash, you don't lose a full day. Now, I want to see if there's a way to turn that off, because sometimes I like being able to reset a day if I don't like how it ended up. So we'll have to see on that. But with the manual save was implemented for people who want to date around and marry different NPCs, which I think is hilarious. Yeah, exactly. If I forget a festival or I'm late to a festival, I want to be able to just like restart the day. So, yeah. Let's see. For multiplayer, underwater marriage between players. So if you and your spouse or significant other play the game together, and you want to get married in the game instead of one of the hot NPCs, then you can marry them underwater. Let's see. You can now interact with each other. So, you can hug them or hang out with them. And the tagline underneath the picture, the first picture where you're asking for a hug, says waiting for a response because consent is cool. I had to giggle. And then the next tagline is I like you IRL, I like you in Coral Island. They are so unserious and I love it. In multiplayer, you'll be able to recharge stamina. So you'll be able to go take a nap instead of unlocking the hot springs and going up there to recharge stamina. You'll be able to go take a nap and recover your stamina. So that'll be really nice when we play with Rachel. Providing her and I don't shiny all over the map. There's also new color variants for the cows and the chickens and everything and horses. It's hard to not shiny all over the map. That is true. That is very true. There's a pink cow, a rainbow cow, and a rainbow chicken. So I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this. Some of these gifts that they've put in here are, I side-eye them, but also I giggle at the same time. It's one of those. But yeah, so now you can choose different colors. Looks like there's pink, blue, purple, green, rainbow, and gold. Yeah. So I guess if you are a Shane fan, then you can bring his blue chickens over to Coral Island. And the color items, there's going to be a new ranching item of Starlit Milk and Starlit Eggs. So they sell for more than the regular ones. So they said don't use them in recipes. Maybe stick with regular eggs for your fried rice. I need to get into cooking in the game. I've done hardly any cooking. But this is the biggest part, y'all. Okay? The biggest one. So, you can now display fish in aquariums, bugs in an insectarium, and flowers in vases. So, you know how there's like the fish bowl? You'll actually be able to put fish in those things. So it's not just sitting there empty. You'll actually be able to put fish you've caught in there. And that's going to be so cool. I cannot wait. There's so much. And then there's the little late game guy, which I'm not going to tell you much about. If you haven't met him yet, I don't want to spoil him. Because that was a really nice surprise for me. There's a way to make the late game guy that you meet, like very late game guy, not stalk you all over your farm. So that's a nice update. I just ignore them. They cleaned up the couple UI things, like on the festivals. The festival pop-up now shows all day, and it tells you where to go and what time. So you're not constantly going, oh, wait, what time was it? Then you have to open your map, find it on the map, find it in the area. So I guess this is the way around for getting a festival marquee. And then they made a lot of stuff that's good for, like, helpful for your wrist. So now it's a click and hold instead of a constant click for a lot of things, like planting seeds, some UI related things, dealing with some of the machines. And the biggest part of the quality of life update is there's a buyer's remorse button. So say you bought the wrong seeds, you can now return it for full price instead of having to sell it back to Sam. That's amazing. I'm so excited for it. So there's so many different things that are going to be popping up in the next one. However, Switch does seem to be indefinitely delayed. I would not hold your breath about it coming to Switch. I would love it if it came to Switch. I would buy it for my Switch. But unfortunately, no. There's no update. Yeah, so the problem with it is they were in talks to get it ported to Switch, and then Humble Games dropped them because Humble Games completely shut down. And since then, they seem to be having a really hard time getting someone to help them restart those talks. So I can't say I blame them because the developer the distributor that they were working with blindsided everybody, including their own employees. So Humble Games, their employees found out that the company shut down on Twitter. They were not informed. Dozens of people lost their jobs and found out on Twitter. So the way that whole thing went down, you could tell, like, for I would say a good like 4 or 5 months, console period did not get an update for Coral Island because they couldn't find another distributor to even push out already completed updates to those platforms. They finally were able to get an agreement set up so like console can play again. But unfortunately for the time being, no Switch. Which is really sad, but like I get it. A part that I know Sin is going to be absolutely devastated. There is going to be no divorce in Coral Island. Yeah, no divorce. They've come out and said there is no divorce. So, yeah. Well, so what they said was, and I agree with their decision for this. Basically, they are a very small team. They're an indie developer. So it's like Paleo. They have a very small team, and what the reason why is because it's not just a coding it in as I'm dating this person, oh, I'm dumping them for this person. Because everybody's lives are so intertwined, and the island is a lot more one big family than Stardew is. Stardew's just a bunch of people living in a town, and they're all like neighbors. But the fact that like you can date Pablo and Raphael, divorcing Raphael is going to cause like massive issues because that's the blacksmith's brother. So while yes, it would be really funny to get those types of cutscenes, it adds in so much extra nuance for them that they just don't have the capacity to add all that in. Now maybe if they like were able to grow it bigger, they'd be able to. They just say, yeah. They said there's too many branches to make it feel right. And I respect that. I would much rather a developer come out and say, we tried and we weren't happy with the end product, so we're not releasing it because we are not releasing a subpar experience. I would much rather that than them just say we're not releasing it or not addressing it at all. So I can understand that. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather they not do it than give me shit. That's just me. And unfortunately the same thing with local co-op. So like couch co-op. So unfortunately you won't be able to couch co-op. You'll have to log in and do multiplayer in order to make it work. Couch co-op and split screen, they said just was not working. So again, I'd rather they'd tell us something like this. And they've always been really good about being open about where certain things are. It does take them a while to get to that point, though. I will give them that. But the end result is they usually address it in some way. Let's see. Oh yeah, speaking of addressing things, so Agung, apparently, I thought that it had been said in a dev conversation, but apparently not. Apparently it's just player headcanons. But people were saying how Agung is asexual and that's why he wasn't dateable. Apparently that's inaccurate. And I was like, oh, okay. So they said this is a direct quote from them. It says, "We've seen readings of Agung as asexual, and we want to be honest with you. That wasn't our intention when we wrote him, and we don't feel right claiming representation we didn't actually write." That kind of impressed me a bit. Because I was like, well, they could have just rolled with it and then never done anything. But then they go on to explain like how they actually wrote the character. And it shows a really good like disconnect between like player headcanons and the character, like the actual character. So I thought it was pretty interesting. And I respect it. So like in the whole dev blog, they gave us three and a half paragraphs as to why they chose to continue with their original vision versus what players came up with. So yeah, I was like, okay. But they're not erasing that headcanon either. Because what they did was they just made him available, like harder to romance. So in this situation, he's not, you could have him be asexual in your save, but then also too, you could have him as somebody that you have to really work for and create a connection with before you get to the actual romance. So they really made it so you could have it both ways. So yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting, but also like good on them for like not squashing players' headcanons and like what they've grown to know and love about the characters. Because some developers would 100% squash and be like, that's not how I wrote them. And then you're left with a bunch of sad crying headcanons on the side. And then you have to turn to fan fiction because that's the only way that you can actually connect to the character again. So I'm glad that they that they kind of did a best of both worlds situation for him. Let's see what else. So Coral Island won't be available on Mac. They have no plans for Mac. And they tried to make Coral Island for your phone and failed. Because the game can't run on phones. It's too chunky. Which, understandable. This is not a company that has a huge financial pool like some of these other games do. So, yeah. I actually don't know if I would enjoy playing Coral Island or even like Stardew on my phone. I don't know if I would. But with Reina and Agung being added to the datables list is now set. There's currently no intention of adding more. That isn't to say that we won't get more. That just means we won't get more anytime soon. You played Stardew on mobile? That's how you played it first? I just don't know if my phone screen is big enough for me to yeah, for me to like really enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think I would have to try it and see, but I'm so used to playing games on a monitor now. I don't think I could. Also, hi Starlight, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. That's why you want the foldable tri-screen. That's not a phone anymore. Yeah, exactly. Like the screen is so small. Like I don't mind playing. What games am I currently playing right now? They're the mindless games. Yeah, so like I have lads on my phone. Okay, great. Then I have this one is because of lads because there was a game like this, a mini game for one of the events, and I fell in love with the style of game. It's a good sorting game to where you have to make a row of 3 and then like within the box. Um and there's all different methods that you have to do it. Um it's just called good sorting. So like I'll play that. Um there's one that's called Screwdom to where you just have to pull screws out that match certain colors. Um and then the only other game that I'm actively playing right now is a jewel coloring game. And that's it. Cuz you move colors from one to another. It's so much fun. Yeah, what level am I at in Screwdom? 228. Yeah, I'm at level 228. It pisses me off and I drop it for like a few weeks and then I'll go back to it. Let's see. I also have another one called Bus Out where you have to load buses of different colors, but that pisses me off quite a bit, so I don't play it as much as I used to. So, yeah. But like that's the extent of my mobile games. No, I take it back. I also have Cooking Craze on my phone because I love those cooking games. Um but it made me mad, so I put it down like over a year and a half ago and I haven't opened it back up again. And then I have Hidden Hotel cuz it's a matching game. Yeah. But like that's the type of games that I play on my phone, not like Stardew or anything like that. At first you thought I said scrotum. I know my voice is a little nasally, but damn. Damn. I didn't realize it was like that. Good Lord. Good Lord. Rusty, you would have been surprised yesterday. They were turning it into that kind of stream. I had to derail them. They were going and there was 2 different levels of conversations happening at the same time, and I tried to bring everything back down to the middle and it just didn't work. No, I know. I know. The word is unfortunate. Yeah, the word is unfortunate for sure. Um well, like I have Genshin on my phone just in case I can't log in because I have a Welkin. So I want to be able to log in and like get my Welkin. But that's literally all I do. I hate the controls on mobile. Hate it so much. Um but yeah. I don't so The only reason why I don't have Star Rail on my phone and I'm about to take Genshin off is actually I'm going to go ahead and take Genshin off because I'm out of space and I refuse to pay for the cloud. Oh, wait, no, I have AFK Journey on my phone too, but that's more just because I'll put it up on the idle thing. So, yeah. Which how many of y'all remember when we did the AFK Journey sponsorship? How many of y'all do? It was a while ago, like a while ago. Yeah, I've been playing it ever since. I'm so in love with the game, y'all. If any of y'all still play, let me know. I have a guild. You can join my guild. You don't have to be active. You can log in like once a week, yeah. But I have every single character that has been released, and I am oh my god, Rusty, right now they've added so many things. Like there's also a home plot now. So you can have a home plot. And you can cook dishes and craft stuff for the characters. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Right now is actually a really good time to get back into it because the season is wrapping up. So we'll have a new season in a month, I think. Yeah, I want to say in about a month we'll have a new season. So yeah. There's also been quite a few Genshin VAs that have appeared in AFK Journey. The most recent one was Griffin Burns, Tartaglia's VA. And then Navia's VA, Brianna Larson, she's also in it. She had a like front and center role this season. It was pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. It's got a really it's thrown me for a loop so many times, but it's actually a really good like story. So, yeah. But okay. Yeah, those are the kind of games that I play on my phone. I don't think I would want to do Stardew or like Coral Island or any of that on my phone. I don't know. It just depends. It really just depends. So, alrighty. We have blathered on for so the dashboard says an hour. All right, we're gonna say an hour. Y'all have me blathering on for an hour. Pat yourselves on the back. And also, Rusty, I would love to see your pictures if you're willing to share, but please do not feel pressured to share. But yeah, you're more than welcome to share your pictures. I love that in the poll from yesterday, overwhelming majority said that Kraft American Singles was not actual cheese. I love that. That's hysterical. Oh. Ooh. Okay, that's why I got a Palea ping. Oh, okay. All right. So I guess I just closed all the submissions for the partner program. Yay, new friends! All right. All right, but you'll eat it anyways? The craft singles? Yeah. I don't know. They just I can't eat those. I can't. And you want to know the whole thing that started that conversation, Sin? We were talking about McDonald's breakfast. That's what it was. McDonald's breakfast had us talking about that. It has to be craft, though? Well, obviously. Wait. There we go. You've gotten the store brand before and you can taste the difference. So I have actually found that with store brand, you can always taste the difference. All right, we're going to try with controller again. My controller's dead, though. We're going to try it and see. Do. Oh, that was a big stretch, sir. Y'all should have seen this stretch. The boy just let out the biggest stretch and groan I'd ever seen. All right, let's see if it'll let me do it with this. Okay, now I gotta find chat. All right, there we go. I have found chat. All right. Hey, it worked. All right. No. That one. Okay. You good? This boy is snoring in some of the weirdest snores I've ever heard. All right, did we decide who we're romancing in this? I know I ask this every time. We have a festival today. What festival is today? Oh, Spooky Day Festival. Wait, hold on. Ah, there we go. Okay, y'all, we are further along in here than I thought. All right. Oh, hey, look, Sin and Sinead. Your favorite vegetable is ready for harvest. All right, let's call these animals outside. Oh, wait, didn't want to do that. Wait, no, bring this back. Not that one.
I'm gonna go to jail.
That one. Oh, that does that. Okay. Fall. Oh, okay, y'all. We've done quite a bit here. Okay. I need to put some stuff in here, I think. Yeah. Okay. And then I can sell these. All right. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, it's fall of 28. Oh, okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. All right. So today's the last day of fall. Does someone have any hearts? That's a good question. Let me go love on all of our animals. It's their last day outside before they're trapped inside. Let's see. Okay, I do have a temperature thing. Got it. We need a silo. Oh my god. All right. What do I have in here? Oh, this is where it all is. Okay. I need this and this. Oh, good to know that's where that ended up. Why do I have coffers here? And geodes. What the hey? Ham. We'll have to fix that. As far as does anyone have any hearts? Okay, our top 3 contenders are Pablo, Theo, and Waku. What do we think? Pablo, Theo, or Waku? Baguette is looking happy. Banana's also looking happy. Waku? Okay. How do I sprint again? Oh, I guess you can't sprint with this. Well, that's sad. Closed today. Dang it. That's where I needed to go. Hold on one sec. Is it? Hold on, one sec. The vet's being strange. All right. Okay, so y'all want Waku. Where is Waku? I mean, we'll see him tonight, but like... Oh, he's with his dad. All right. That's where we're going. All right. Y'all said Waku, so we're going to give him a flower. Oh my god! This is my first time seeing his costume. What do we think? What do we think of this guy? You like him? Oh damn! Sinead even got sent to jail over him. All right, well we're gonna have to test and see what everybody's what everybody's reaction is of all the other costumes. Okay. All right. Why is that bird there? Go away, bird. All right, now we're on the hunt for costumes. There it is. All right, wait, no. That one. Okay. I'm sure there's other costumes. Okay. That's Theo's boat. What are you dressed as? Da-da-da-da-da! Inspector Gadget! I love that. That's great. Oh, hello. What are you dressing up as tonight? I don't think I have a costume, y'all. Oh, no, and I can't go to town to buy a costume. Oh, no, we must panic. Okay, there's no one over here. Because I need to go here, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't. Oh, no. Yeah, you have to buy a costume. Panic! Panic, run back to our place. Oh, no, I have to go the long way around? Oh, wait. Oh, we don't really have that much money either. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, let's see. What do we have? Do we have anything in our wardrobe? I have the Fungarian outfit. We'll wear that tonight. That's what we'll wear. We'll wear this tonight. That's the only thing that I have. That is literally the only thing that I have. Otherwise, I could wear this. And no, I'd rather go with this. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll go dressed as a fun guy. I forgot about that. Oh, okay. All right then. Is everybody... All right, sorry y'all. I have to bring all this up. It's the end of the season. Which means that winter will start tomorrow. Oh, come on. Yeah, so, if you don't pull this up before the end of fall, then, it starts to die, and then you don't get the hay from it. And you kind of need the hay. Winter is very pretty, yes. All right, good. So we'll finish this up right about the same time we need to head that way. Good. The only downside to winter is that you really can't let your animals out, and your animals can get sick if you do. Oh, I guess I'll knock this one down. Wait. Yay. All right. Yay, it's time to go to the festival. Yeah, they added that in pretty early on. All right, where's the hay? There it is. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to take a flower with me. I don't want to take all of them. All right. I shall take one of them to go and give it to Theo. Since we gave one to Waku, we'll give one to Theo. All right, here we go. Between 19... Oh, I thought it was 17. My bad. All right, we have an hour. I guess run around, look for things to pick up. We're basically just making a circle. Ooh, a lotus. Another lotus. All right. It's a festival time. Yeah. Dun dun dun. Oh, I love it. Lily Jinx. She's an NPC. One of the tourists. Pablo? That's your outfit? Where is your costume? I was told we had to dress up. Oh, damn. He went fighter pilot. Yeah. I have to say, I have to say, I think Waku has the best one out of all of them. Do we go in the haunted house with him? Wait, hold on. Our haunted house partner. Okay, I don't know where. Okay, haunted house minigame. We'll head over there in a minute. All right, what do we got in our shop? Okay, cute ghost decor pumpkin lamp, witch's cauldron, and scarecrows. Okay, nothing I want to spend money on this time, but I'll keep that in mind. Okay, Macy. Okay. It's a little hard to move in this costume, but sometimes fashion requires sacrifice. Okay. Shame is Waldo. Okay. Up for a bonk skeleton game. Maybe. And then look at the twins. B1 and B2. That's adorable. That's adorable. Oh, that's not terrifying. Oh my god, is this Eva? Eva went as Tinkerbell. Oh, that's cute. Oh my god. Lily is a Sailor Scout. Raj is a court jester. Okay. Yeah, you're not dressed up. I'm purposely running past a couple of things because I want to see the people first. Frank dressed up as himself. He's so boring. Okay, Frank. If this event goes on till late, I don't think I'll be brave enough to walk home alone. Oh my God, Taco. Boring, Mayor. Wait, that's to leave. Let me guess. Archie? Yeah. Oh! Winter's settling in. Goom. Is a great time for serene, snowy hikes. Oh my God. Pippi Longstocking. A mad scientist. My niece made me dress up like this. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure your niece is the one that told you to wear this harness. She probably said angel, but she definitely did not say harness. Don't get any ideas. Sure. Aw, Sherlock Holmes. Oh my God, I love the outfit. I love how they incorporated all of her normal attire into this. 10 out of 10 best costume. Kenny, why are you shirtless? Yeah, it's a Jasmine style costume. I would say it's definitely a little bit more authentic. Wait, this is Millie? I love it. Yeah, we'll get to the haunted house. All right. All right, haunted house we'll do right before we do the main event. All right, I think we've seen all the costumes now. Everyone else just... Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on. SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. That's hilarious. All right, let's see. We ran around, we did everything. Bonk the skeleton, that'll be our next thing, which I'm guessing is this right here. Hi, Laced. My bartenders are really on it today. I love that. All right. All right, let's get started to go. All right. All right. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I get it. I'm coming. No! Okay, I made it to round 2. No! I got you. Ow, I almost had it. All right, here we go. Gotta lock in. All right, where you come from? No, I got caught. That little snot-nosed brat. How does Archie always get number 1? How does Archie always get 1? How? I swear, that kid has made like a deal with something. All right. Ring toss is the next one. It's this one right here. Now, I will tell y'all, I am terrible at this one. All right. Ah, so close. Okay. Oh my God, I just want points. Yay! I got it. All right. Baby, it counted. It counted. Okay. Maybe? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, doing it on a controller is so much better. Ha! You suck, Archie! You suck! I got first and you didn't. Nah, 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 nah. I don't care that we tied. I'll beat the snot-nosed brat. I'll beat the snot-nosed brat. I'm excited. All right, so the next one is a scavenger hunt. Now the scavenger hunt's kind of interesting. How many of y'all were paying attention when I was running around through here, and saw these little eyeballs? We gotta find 5 of them. There's another one. They're scattered throughout the whole area. All right. All right, we found 2. You just gotta look for the little winky eyeballs. What in the 80s are you wearing, Ben? All right, then. All right, 3. Ah, there's another one over here. 4. We got one more to find. This one's always the hardest for me to... This one is. Oh, here it is. I literally ran by it like 3 times. Yay! Out of all of that, you get a pink diamond, which you do need for the museum, and it's hard to find. It's a rare diamond, so it's worth it to do the scavenger hunt. You good? You good? All right, let's see. We did the bonk the skeleton, we did the ring toss, we did the scavenger hunt, and we looked at the spooky shop. Now, it's time for the haunted house mini game. All right, we already asked him to be our partner, so I think we just come up over here. All right. Let's start the haunted house. I have not done this before. Oh no, we have ads. Someone snoozed the ads. Hold on. Oh no, shit. Can y'all hear me? Everything froze when I tabbed out. What is going on? Okay. All right, I'm rebooting a couple of things. What is going on? All right, this is just weird. What the heck is going on with my computer? All right, run the ad while I'm trying to figure this out. All right, I'm gonna do a forced close and then try to reopen it because it's not even opening. Okay, hold on. Let me try one thing. All right. I'm gonna force close the OBS because it's still not bringing back the stuff. So 1 second.